Hello YouTube world. Now I've been noticing the liberal media especially that the media in general is attacking Trump on all different angles. Yet I talk to my friends trying to encourage them to vote and stuff. Yet they don't want to vote, either too lazy or just make up dumb excuses. I'm going to tell you to all my fellow Trump supporters out there, if we want Trump to win this November, we all must go out and vote. Because Trump needs all the support, all the votes he can get. For the simple reason is the media right now is trying to make like a racist, a sexist, a bigot, and everything else. They're just trashing this man. And what I believe this man stands for will make America great. This man is a self-made man. He's strong. He goes out there, not afraid to say what's on his mind. He stands for everything that America needs, what's good for America. Yet the liberal media is crucifying this man. And I do believe they're going to try to rig the election where Hillary will win. Now Hillary Clinton, everybody should know, is a mean, evil, vindictive little bitch. She really is. She is not fit to be president of the United States. She'll bring shame to the presidency. I'm not saying a woman should be president of the United States, but Hillary Clinton does not deserve to be the first woman president of the United States. The simple fact of Benghazi and all the scandals she was involved in the past, and all the murder stuff like that she was involved in the past. And I can back up everything I can think of. They're talking about Bush and the Iraq War. She went along with Bush on the Iraq War. She voted with Bush on the Iraq War. She was all for it. She's all for bombing Iran. Yet, you won't call Trump a warmonger. And what it really gets me, though, to everybody out there that doesn't vote, refuses to vote, think the election's rigged, blah, blah, blah. If you don't vote this November, you're going to disrespect every American in the past who fought hard for your right to vote. There's people who died so you have the right to vote. There's people who chained themselves to the White House fence so you can vote. People have been marching, fought wars so you can vote. So voting this November, you're showing respect to all your ancestors who fought hard for your right to vote. And all us Donald Trump supporters, we need to vote this November. If you support Donald Trump, vote this November, because Trump is going to need all the help he can get. Yes, I know Trump is trailing the polls right now, but guess what? Obama was trailing the polls before he got elected. Just for a while, McCain, back in 2008, was ahead of Obama big time in the polls, yet Obama came back. Then when Romney and Obama went against each other, for a while there was Romney in the lead in the polls. I think he kept the lead all the way to the end, and he got defeated. Obama won again. Now I'm not doing anything pro or against Obama at this point. What I'm saying is that you need to vote this November. I don't know if you're just too lazy or just don't want to for some reason, and you just make up some dumb excuse not to vote. You need to vote for Trump. I'm talking to a lot of people that, yeah, if I'll vote this year, I'll vote for Trump. Then vote. Nothing's stopping you. Go online, absentee ballot. Go after work and go vote. If you're working on election day, after work, go vote. You can mail your votes in. They gotta fix that thing and vote online. There's so many different ways to vote, is unreal. There's no excuse not voting this year. Everybody's saying the election's rigged. And I hate to say it, I can say that part of that is true. I do believe, all my whole heart and soul, that Democrats screwed Bernie Sanders out of the Democratic nomination. In my opinion, it should be Bernie Sanders as the top runner on the Democrat side. It really should have been. But Hillary managed to beat him out because she cheated, and that's what she does. You look at her past, she's got a murderous and very shakiest past. It's one of the worst Secretary of States in U.S. history. Yet people are talking about putting this person as President of the United States. It would just be Bill Moore and other liberal newscasts are just trashing Trump all over the place. They're going to do everything in their power to make Trump, like I said, make him look like a racist, a bigot, a sexist, a pig, everything else. They compare Trump to Hitler and everything else. But if you listen to what Trump really is saying, he wants to bring America back again. Look what his son is saying at the Republican convention. Look what he's saying. His speech, more people watched his speech, his nomination speech, than Hillary Clinton's speech. It got him ahead in the polls for a little bit. But right now, we need all the gang up together, fight this November, and make sure Donald Trump wins in November. If Donald Trump wins, then we'll set America on the path it should be on. It really should. Now people make us go, oh, Trump had the experience. Trump is a multi-billionaire. He ran businesses for years. He ran his own corporation. Okay? I mean, to me, he is the man for the job. He is kind of like no other we saw in the past. In the past, since Reagan, we had no real president. In my opinion, Ronald Reagan was the last real president we had, a good strong leader we had. We looked at Bush Sr. and Jr., they're not real presidents. We look at Clinton, not a real president. We look at Obama, not a real president. They're all politics, they're too political. Trump is not political. He goes out there on TV and says what's on his mind, not afraid to say it. He's not afraid to tell how he feels and what he thinks. And that's the kind of person we need. Someone strong like that who's not afraid to say what's on his mind and tell it how it is. Because I know a lot of Americans like me are tired of this political correctness bullshit going on in America. And Trump is far from political correctness. And that's the kind of man we need for the job. Not Hillary Clinton, but Donald Trump. That's what I said, we need Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump's not afraid to fight back. Donald Trump's a true warrior. When Obama says Trump is unfit to be president of the United States, he went and attacked Obama right back. Fought back to him. But he needs our support, and we need to stand behind him 100%. We need to donate money for his campaigns. We need to tell the whole world we're Trump supporters and we're proud of it. And we need to tell the whole world Trump is our man for the job. He needs to be our leader. It's the kind of leadership America's been needing for a long time, somebody like Donald Trump. You put Hillary Clinton in there, it'll be business as usual. We'll keep falling in debt, fighting non-political, just political war bullshit, stuff like that. Because I guarantee you, Hillary Clinton is a warmonger. And I would say this real quick. I disagree with Trump on this one. That's okay, we can agree to disagree. I believe he supports gay rights. He's all for opposite genders in the bathroom. If you're doing sex stuff, if you're a man, if you're doing sex as a woman, he believes you should go to the women's bathroom, stuff like that. But I'm not talking about that right now. What I'm talking about, though, Donald Trump needs to be our next president of the United States, not Hillary Clinton. To make that happen, we need to get off our lazy asses this November and vote for Donald Trump. And try to ignore what the media says, because they're going to trash this man any which way but lose. Because I know the liberal media wants Trump in office, and they're going to do everything they can to make him look bad. Like I said, with Trump, they're going to use the race card, the sexist card. They're going to throw everything at him bad that they can think of. Yes, he filed bankruptcy about 6 times, something like that, but that's part of business. That's what businesses do. They file bankruptcy once in a while to revamp their businesses. There's very few businesses in history that haven't filed bankruptcy at least once or twice. It happens quite often. When business people file bankruptcy, that doesn't mean they're bad business people. That means they're revamping their business. That's what they're doing. That's part of a business. But Trump turned his corporation and made it worth millions, not billions of dollars. He got assets you can't believe. He got his own planes, believe it or not. This man is smart, intelligent, not afraid to speak his mind, tell how it is and how he feels. And that's what kind of man we need in office. I studied this man very rigorously before I made up my mind, listened to what he had to say. So this November, all of us Trump supporters, ignore everything else. Go vote. It is your duty as an American to go vote. And especially, it's your duty to vote for Trump. Try to ignore Rachel Maddow. She's a slave. Nancy Pelosi, she's a slave. Ignore her. Okay, and all these other liberal bitches on the liberal media. Men and women, I should say. The men and women bitches is a slave to the system. Ignore them because they're going to slant drunks. They can't think for themselves. They think like a liberal. Now I know, majority of the liberals, they'll vote Democrat no matter who it is. They'll vote Democrat, whether it's Bugs Bunny, Yosemite Sam, Wile E. Coyote, Dr. Heckle, Mr. High, whatever the fuck he is. I can go on and on. The Pink Panther, Barney Rubble, Fred Flintstone. I can go on forever, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, I should say. The Three Stooges, Moe, Larry, and Curly. who's ever on the Democrat ticket, they will vote for him. Point blank and period, because they're too blind to see, don't think for themselves. No matter who it is. It could be Tweety Bird as the front runner of the president side, and they'll vote for him just because the media told them to. People like us, people like me, we don't listen to the media because I know for a lot the majority of the things they say is just flat bullshit. Flat bullshit. I can tear some of the shit they said up apart. You know, Democrats like to say conservatives are racist, yet they found the Ku Klux Klan. I can go on and on how racist the Democrats really are, but that shit keeps on getting ignored. It really does. You know, I can point out all the facts why Hillary Clinton should not be the president of the United States. Not because she's a woman, because she's a murdering, lying, thieving little bitch. That's what she is. You know, and yet they're playing the sexist card against it, trying to make Donald Trump like a chauvinist pig. I guess how the media plays, because the media will go along with the system, they'll fight for the system. Anybody like me that thinks for herself, they ridicule us, call us racist, bigots, sexist, and everything else, because they're afraid of us, because we don't think like them. So if you think for yourself, if you're a Donald Trump supporter, then get off your lazy ass and go vote this November so Donald Trump will win those November. Let me tell you something, if you don't vote this November and you're a Donald Trump supporter and he loses, you have nobody to blame but ourselves, because we didn't do our part as Americans and go vote. Well, YouTube, bro, that's all I got to say about it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and bye, and bye.